The Battle of Cajamarca, a pivotal event in the Spanish conquest of the Inca Empire, took place on November 16, 1532. It marked the beginning of the end for the Inca Empire and the rise of Spanish dominance in South America. The battle occurred in the town of Cajamarca, in present-day northern Peru, where the Spanish conquistador Francisco Pizarro and his small force of roughly 168 soldiers ambushed and captured the Inca Emperor Atahualpa, despite facing an army of thousands. At the time, the Inca Empire was one of the largest and most powerful civilizations in the Americas, with a highly organized society, advanced infrastructure, and a formidable military. However, it was weakened by a recent civil war between Atahualpa and his half-brother Huáscar, which had left the empire divided and vulnerable. Francisco Pizarro, having heard of the riches of the Inca Empire, set out on an expedition with a small, but well-armed group of Spanish soldiers. Despite their small numbers, the Spanish were equipped with superior military technology, including horses, steel weapons, and gunpowder, which were unknown to the Incas. Pizarro and his men arrived in Cajamarca, where Atahualpa was camped with his army after his victory over Huáscar. The Spanish invited Atahualpa to a meeting in the town's central square, intending to ambush him. Atahualpa, confident in his superiority and unaware of the Spaniards' intentions, accepted the invitation and arrived with an unarmed retinue. The Spanish ambush was well planned. As Atahualpa entered the square, a friar named Vicente de Valverde attempted to persuade him to convert to Christianity and submit to the authority of the Spanish crown. Atahualpa, offended by the demand and unfamiliar with the Bible, rejected it and threw the book on the ground. This was the pretext Pizarro needed to launch his attack. At Pizarro's signal, the Spanish forces unleashed a sudden and devastating attack on the unsuspecting Incas. The Spaniards used their horses to charge, their guns to create panic, and their swords to cut down the unarmed Incas. In the chaos, thousands of Incas were killed, while the Spanish suffered only a few minor injuries. Atahualpa was captured alive, which was the Spanish primary objective. Following the battle, Atahualpa offered a vast ransom of gold and silver for his release, which Pizarro accepted. However, even after the ransom was paid, Atahualpa was executed by strangulation in 1533, further solidifying Spanish control over the region. The Battle of Cajamarca was a turning point in the Spanish conquest of the Inca Empire. It demonstrated the effectiveness of Spanish military tactics and technology, even against a numerically superior foe. The capture of Atahualpa and the subsequent execution of the Inca Emperor dealt a severe blow to the Inca leadership, paving the way for the Spanish to conquer the rest of the empire with relative ease.